Israel's parliament has recently passed a contentious law aimed at curbing the judiciary's powers, sparking mass protests across the country, according to media reports. The new measures limit the Supreme Court's ability to overturn decisions made by the government ministers. Let's dive deep into the details. Amid mounting tensions and widespread protest, the Israel parliament has approved a key section of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's judicial reform plans. By a vote of 64-0, the lawmakers passed a measure that restricts the Supreme Court from using the legal standard of reasonableness to overrule decisions made by elected officials. This move has ignited large-scale demonstration across Israel, with critics expressing concern that the sweeping reforms could undermine democracy and lead to institutional corruption. The opposition lawmakers in protest stormed out of the chamber and abstained from voting on the measure. Opposition's representatives comment, "This law is an assault on the independence of our judiciary. It grants unprecedented power to the government, leaving little room for checks and balances. The potential for abuse is alarming." Now let's take a look on what the government spokesperson has to say. The intent behind this reform is to restore power to the elected representatives and reduce the intervention of unelected judges. We believe this will strengthen democracy and empower the will of the people. Under the new law, the Supreme Court will no longer be able to use the legal standard of reasonableness to challenge decisions made by the lawmakers and the government ministers. This standard, commonly used in many judicial systems worldwide, including Australia, Britain, and Canada, allows courts to assess decisions based on their consideration of relevant factors. However, opponents view it as a move to enable the ultra-right government to push through orthodox and illiberal policies without the scrutiny of the judiciary.